How we did yesterday, down 30 points before all was said and done. Let's check in with Doug Emmett from Ameriprise Financial, who always has good info for us. And Doug, where are we going today?
Well, it looks like we're going to open up a bit lower this morning as weekly jobless claim came in just a bit higher than we were expecting. So, just a bit.
You told us yesterday we were going to be looking at HP earnings today. For those who don't know, HP is a huge employer in our area, so this is, you know, national and local implications.
Exactly. Huge employer, many thousands of employees around Sacramento area. Their stock took a bit of a hit yesterday because of Dell's earnings the day before, and the company came out and announced, you know, like everybody has, it seems, this whole quarter, where profits were better, revenues, sales were worse. That seems to be the trend for this quarter. They did, on the surface, it looks like they took a huge loss, but actually it was a big write-off because they purchased a company, EDS, recently. So on the surface, it looks a lot worse than it is. CEO Meg Whitman came out and said, we are in the early stages of turning this company around. And they said that the economic environment is much more challenging than they even saw 2 months ago. So
really?
When large companies like that are saying that, you know that there's just a lot of uncertainty out there in the marketplace.
All right, now on to a company that I know your wife has recently spent some money on, back to school preparation, Tilly's. They have their earnings reports out. It's
a fun company. I'll tell you, my kids, we started getting these magazines. The company's based out of Irvine, has is in 20 different states, only 150 stores, but in 20 different states. But started getting these magazines. Well, now you see these stores popping up all over the place, at least here in California. Sales were up over 20%, profit up over 50%.
Wow, they're doing something right.
They are doing something right. I will say, I mean, they sell surf, skate, motocross, all the, you know, the hot items.
Young athletic stuff.
You and I are shopping there all the time.
Oh yeah, I find lots of stuff.
Yeah. So, as long as it's earnings season, let's get one more. Is it Diageo? Is that the name of it?
Diageo,
it doesn't
yes.
sound familiar.
It doesn't sound familiar, but the brands will. The company was formed. Basically, Guinness is the parent company. Guinness beer.
Okay, we're talking
way
beer.
back when, but the brands that it owns are like who's who of your store shelf that you go to in the liquor department, right? You've got Jose Cuervo, Smirnoff, Johnny Walker, Bailey's, Moet and Chandon, Champagne, Guinness beer, and the list goes on.
Can I predict in these tough economic times that business is good for them?
Business is doing well. Sales were up 10%. Spirits accounted for 80% of the growth. So, yeah, doing well. The funny thing about that, they used to own Burger King, which of course owned Dunkin' Donuts way back when. They used to own Pillsbury. So I mean, all these American type brands, yes, they're actually London based.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
And now they're just doing the boost. Stay thirsty, my friend. Thank you very much.
Although there is a fabulous Moet Chandon tasting room in Napa.
And they got a cool hot air balloon. Anyway, 5:50. Thanks. We'll talk to Doug again later. If you have any questions for Doug Emmett, send him an email. The address is money@fox40.com.
All right, let's check in with Sheldon Norvis in the Atlanta